Oh no, and welcome back to the Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And this weekend, Manchester United face West Ham. It's at Old Trafford. It's a 2:15 kickoff. I think it's because there's another 12 o'clock kickoff on Sunday, isn't there? So it's a bit of a weird one that we've got. We've been moved to 2:15. But anyway, the team I've gone for, I think it will kind of pick itself. There's going to be rotation, there is, after the midweek game. So we could see Luke Shaw, Lindelof, Mazzari, Dorgu, maybe Amas again. I reckon Ahmad might start. I think Mason Mount could start for Garnacho as well. I reckon Højlund will be back in as well. Yeah, let's see with that. So let's go ahead and let's start the match. So let's talk about the last weekend's result, which was a 4-3 loss to Brentford. Again, it's a nothing game. It didn't mean anything, but we almost came back and done something. So yeah, it was a rotated team against Brentford. You was going to expect that. We had Fredriksson, we had Amas, Lindelof played, I think Luke Shaw played, De Ligt played as well, but unfortunately we've lost him to injury. Hopefully he'll be back before the end of the season. But yeah, we weren't unlucky in the game. It's just poor defending. We started the game really well. It was a good through ball to Garnacho, and then Garnacho put a good ball into Mason Mount, and he got a good finish to make it 1-0. And then something happened. All of a sudden, it was just a long throw in from Brentford. I think it was Damsgaard. They got to the second ball, and Damsgaard literally, I think it's a Luke Shaw own goal, if I remember correctly. It come off Luke Shaw, and it come off Luke Shaw, and it went in and past Bayindir. So yeah, that was unlucky. And then literally a couple of minutes later, I think it was De Ligt who went in for the tackle. He injured himself. He put his hand up just to say, the Brentford players weren't really playing that, and then they carried on. I mean, to be honest, if it was United in the same situation, I think United would have gone on and carried on to score. So yeah, then they obviously crossed it in, quick 1-2, crossed it in, and obviously where De Ligt was, Fredriksson was at the back post. He didn't have the best game, Fredriksson. He got found out, and he made it. I think it was Sade, wasn't it, with the back post header to make it 2-1 before half time. And then literally same thing for the third goal. Brentford, I think it was in Bremo with the with the cross into the back post, where Fredriksson again just got left out, and Sade put it in to make it 3-1. And then literally a couple of minutes later, Harry Maguire did come on. It didn't mean a thing, and in the end we conceded a tap in. I think it was Visser with the tap in to make it 4-1. And then we made a couple of substitutions. I think Ahmad came on. We made a couple substitutions, and the game kind of opened up a bit, where Garnacho scored a great goal, a wonder goal from Garnacho. I think the best goal of the game, really, to make it 4-2. And then late on, we got a consolation goal from Ahmad. He had a shot from the right hand side. It kind of, I don't know what happened. It kind of went straight through the goalkeeper. So yeah, it was unlucky, but. I think we should have. I think if we didn't concede this stupid mistakes goals, I think we could have. I think we could have easily won that game. It's just for some reason we just could not defend the cross-ins, and in the end it finished 4-3. So obviously on to the main game, which was on Thursday, sorry, and it was. It was Bilbao. It was us against Bilbao. Again, didn't really start that well. We got into good positions, but again, we weren't doing much with it. So it was Bilbao who scored. I forgot the player's name. It was Bilbao who scored first. But it was a great goal. It was a mistake from Harry Maguire. He tried to pass it to Yoro, and Yoro wasn't there. The Bilbao player had a shot, and then Yoro made the block, and then it kind of fell back to another Bilbao player, and he made it 1-0. And from literally minute 1 to the 70th minute, United were all over the place. We could not pass it, and it looked like, you know, the pressure was on them. And then we made a couple more substitutions. We Amarim substituted on Harry Amas, Luke Shaw. It was Luke Shaw, Ahmad, and what's his name? Mason Mount. And what a substitution appearance from Mason Mount, because what a finish it was for the equaliser. It was a Cruyff turn. Great play from Euro to get into the pass. Cruyff turn from Mason Mount. What a finish it is to make it 1-1. And that kind of spoiled everything on. Ahmad, sorry, who got the second goal? Oh my God, I totally forgot who got the second goal. It was, no, Højlund scored the third goal, wasn't it? Oh, it was Casemiro, wasn't it? It was a free kick, literally a couple of minutes later. Bruno Fernandes with a free kick. Casemiro, it kind of came off his shoulder, didn't it, I think, in the end, to make it 2-1. And then literally great play down the right-hand side from Ahmad to make it 3-1 for a tap-in for Højlund. So, yeah, that was... They're going to score because it's a kickoff goal. Ahmad passed it into Højlund, and literally it was just a tap in to make it 3-1. And then late on, a great it was a mistake from the Bilbao keeper. He passed it straight to what's his name, Mason Mount, who caught him on the halfway line, and obviously keeper was out of net. And what a finish it is. It's a left foot finish. It didn't look like it was going to go in, but it did go in. It just went over the defender who jumped for it, but it was like a halfway line goal, and a really great goal for Mason Mount. So yeah, he's having a good couple of games since coming on as substitution. It's becoming like a super sub for us at the moment. So it's kind of good for him, you know. I think it was his best like 20 minutes in a Man United shirt. So yeah, really good for him. And obviously we are through to the final against. Unfortunately, it's against Spurs, where we've lost 3 times this season. So that's going to be a massive game. But now, obviously, it's literally just the last couple of games in the Premier League, and I'm quite surprised as well. It's the 21st of May. It's not the. It's normally the game before the. Before the Champions League, but this year they've gone the opposite way round. They've gone with the Europa League final first, and then the Europa Conference League final after the last game last game of the season. So yeah, we've got the Europa League final before the last game of the season against Aston Villa. So I find that a bit weird. I'm quite surprised that they've done that for the season, but obviously I think it's because of that Club World Cup tournament situation, isn't it? I think it's because of that. So they've had to bring it forward. But anyway, so there's that. Obviously, so yeah, we are through to the final. So what else can we talk about? Literally is the West Ham game. Obviously, we got West Ham this weekend. It's going to be a tough game, I think. West Ham themselves, they haven't really got going since what's his name? What's their manager's name? Graham Potter's come in. You know, a couple draws, couple of losses. That obviously they drew against Spurs last week. They haven't won in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They haven't won in the last 6 games. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's a draw or if Man United win, but I expect a rotated team again this weekend. Maybe Fredrickson will start again. Maybe Harry Amas will start. Maybe he'll start. Like a strong team. Maybe I'm not too sure, but obviously we've got no more midweek games, so I'm happy with that. So we haven't got any more midweek games until the final. So yeah, hopefully we just got to get players back and get players back to full fitness. Hopefully, yeah, we could. Hopefully, it would be nice to see Ahmad start this weekend. Maybe bring on Man Utds as well. Go out attacking this weekend at Old Trafford. Give the fans something to celebrate. Don't go back to a win. Don't go back to a loss again, like we did against Brentford. So, but obviously, like I said, West Ham, they are a tough side. I'm pretty sure they beat us at their place, didn't they? I think. Let's just quickly have a look. Man United, West Ham. What was the score line? Oh, it's not going to show me. Okay. Man United, West Ham. It's not the Upton Park London Stadium. Was it 2-0? I think it was 2-0. Hang on. West Ham Football Club. Fixtures. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember, but I don't think it'd be a scoreline like I have here. But I just hope we get get a good performance in. Maybe play some of these players that need time. Mason Mount. Maybe rest Garnacho and bring in Ahmad. Start Bruno Fernandes, start the main players, but obviously, hopefully, don't get any injuries. That's all we need, especially in defence, because we are struggling at the moment. But let's see. Score prediction, I'm going to go... Do you know what? I'm going to go Man United win. I think we might win this weekend. I'm going to go 2-0. I think United might get a good... I think it might be not the best game, but I think we'll score. I think we'll score the first goal. If we score the first goal, I think we will win. So maybe a Højlund goal, maybe an Ahmad goal, something like that. I just hope we, go out attacking against West Ham and maybe get a couple goals, and fingers crossed, win the game and hopefully finish the season strongly. So there we go. So like I said, score is going to be 2-0 for my score prediction. So I am actually going to end it here for today. So please like, comment and subscribe. And don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, guys, I'm going. Bye.